What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raccoon City, California. I am a therapist who games, and today we are furthering our discussion regarding Resident Evil 9 Requiem, a game that was just announced at the Summer Games Fest. Now, one thing that I wanted to talk about regarding Resident Evil 9 is that it features the daughter of Alyssa Ashcroft. Now, Alyssa was the reporter in Resident Evil Outbreak. You know, she was one of the characters in Resident Evil Outbreak that were trying to escape the chaos, escape the city, and she has been referenced several times throughout the series. And one thing I want to know is, since they are focusing on Alyssa, does that mean that we may get more references of other Outbreak characters in this game? Will this open up the doors for a potential Resident Evil Outbreak? Because my thing is Outbreak remake. Because my thing is, if you are going to explore the character of Alyssa Ashcroft, why not talk about the origins, who she is, how she started to escape? Maybe there'll be a flashback in this game, a playable flashback from the Outbreak. Who knows? But this gives me hope that they will start to explore other characters. You know, Grace being Alyssa's daughter, and she has to go back to the site of where her mother was killed. Maybe she'll have interactions with, Kevin from the RPD, Mark the security guard, Jim the subway worker, Yoko the research assistant from Umbrella, I think, or maybe a college student too. I can't remember. And some of the other characters. I really truly believe that this is a great way to start to funnel in these characters into the main storyline. Outbreak is Outbreak canon? I'm not sure. But a lot of these characters we have not heard or seen anything from since Outbreak. And with the increasing demand for an Outbreak remake, I think that this is a wonderful opportunity for them to do that. As you all know, Outbreak is a game that was far ahead of its time. An online multiplayer co-op game that true fans back in the day really had an opportunity to play, but because of the limited technology, they weren't really able to play with other people. And now that we are in a day and age where online gaming is more common than solo gaming, this is a great time for them to explore those characters and potentially explore an Outbreak remake. But I'm curious to know you guys' thoughts. What do you guys think? Would you guys like to see more characters in Resident Evil 9? I'm talking about characters from Outbreak. Would you like to see them somehow, some way include these characters during Grace's journey? Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys next time here at Raccoon City, California. Peace.